Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Modified Mondays, now with some green screen action. So this week we are at Concord in North Carolina, racing around the short little Tri-Oval here. It's a tough track. Overall, the base setup was really hard to drive. There was no rotation in the car at all, and this track really likes a lot of rotation. So I was constantly oversteering into the wall, just lap after lap after lap. We got it going really well. We're not the fastest car, but I think we've got a good car to race with. One thing I learned last week was that the car may be really good for qualifying, but it may not be good enough for the entirety of the race. See how it goes this week, but come along for the ride. Alright guys, welcome to the week 3 race of the SK Modified season. Starting out in pole is Christopher McLeod, followed by Kelly Ramsdell, Scott Corner, myself in 4th place. Adam Shane in 5th place. He was the winner from last week's race, so it was good to see him in the race again. We got Robert Tibbs in 6th, C. Sabasque in 7th, Matthew Hibbard in 8th, and I believe that's everybody. The other guys didn't actually connect to the race. We're getting through this formation lap here, do a couple quick formation laps, and then we'll be under green. A cool track. There's some good banking to it, but the angle of the corners definitely makes this tricky. The pace car coming in now. Just waiting for Christopher McLeod to press the gas pedal and get us under green. And kind of an elite repeat of last week, Adam got the jump on me and cut down the inside and got himself up into 4th. McLeod's got a pretty good run, nice little lead on everybody else. Gets a little high. Got Corners, moved himself up into 2nd place, followed by Kelly Ramsdell, Adam Shane, and then myself. Got Corners just trying to hunt him down. Gaining on him. Here I'm trying to get the pass in on Adam. Gaining on him here, and I run a really tight line through 1 and 2. Able to squeeze it down the inside. Carried a lot of speed through those first 2 corners. The car was really set up really well. Just a lot of rotation. And now I got my sights set on Kelly. Oh no, and so Scott ends up hitting the inside wall, slides up into Christopher, and that takes them out. Scott coming into the pits here. Christopher staying out, trying to get his car around. He actually ended up bumping into me a little bit, but luckily he hit my bumper bar on the side of the car, not my wheel. So I wasn't really impacted by it too much, but all of that ended up giving Kelly Ramsdell the lead. Now I'm just trying to track down that 1st place. Kelly, myself, and Adam, the 1, 2, 3. Actually, on the day of this race, I had actually gotten into Kelly a little bit. Luckily, it was an unofficial race, but I was running a really tight line into turn 4, and got slowed up by the 1st place car and just ended up causing a huge accident. So, big sorry on that one. Luckily, it was an unofficial race and didn't really impact anything, but I wanted to be a little more respectful on this race, so trying to race it clean. It's me catching up a little bit. Probably had about 16 laps of leading this race, so it's just a lot of following. Now we're starting to catch up to some slower cars. This is Jeffrey Taylor we're coming up on. Oh, and Kelly gets into him. And that opens up the door for me to come on the inside. This is actually the first time I've led a race in iRacing. Running that nice shallow line with lots of speed, good rotation on the car. Just off the throttle, letting it coast through turn 4 and then back on it. Or turn 3, I guess. It's a tri-oval. There is no turn 4. Kelly's coming back, but eventually I just start pulling away. Get past Matthew Hibbard, and there's a huge gap. Probably over 3-second gap between first and second place right now. Played really good with traffic. Really started walking away with it. Just focusing on being clean. And then this happened. Unfortunately, I was planning for a 40-lap race and ended up being a 50-lap race. Super rookie mistake. And I am basically on fumes. My spotter told me to come in a lap earlier and get some fuel put in the car. I didn't listen. And now I'm just trying to coast the car back down pit lane. Oh, it's so sad to watch. Car is basically just trying not to stall out. You can see it just fighting to keep the gas flowing through it. But it is completely gone. And I end up having to call for a tow about one pit stop away from where my car is. I probably would have just had the guys push it if this was real life, but yeah, unfortunately, I'm stuck in the pits. Adam, who won last week, ends up picking up first place from that, followed by Robert Tibbs in that number 7 car, and then Kelly Ramsell behind him. Adam had a really fast car, but you could definitely see that it was tightening up. Kind of the same problem I had last week. Robert Tibbs' car is running a really nice line. It's on the inside here. Adam goes wide, keeps it off the wall, but the lack of speed makes him drop some points, positions. And Robert Tibbs and Kelly will move on by. And I'm finally back out on the track. About 6 laps down. And with that, Robert Tibbs is going to come around for the race victory. Robert started the race in 6th place, so to come back and get a win from that is really good. Never give up until the checkered flag flies, guys. You never know when someone's gonna put too little fuel in their car and end up in the pits. That was the win. Number 7 of Robert Tibbs. Brings it around for a little victory celebration. That was disappointing. Yeah, lesson learned from that. Make sure you have enough fuel in your car. So yeah, super disappointing. We had a really good car this week. Really tuned for this track. Got a lot of rotation in it. I don't know if you can see it during the race. If you rewatch it, you'll see it. But we were running a lot shallower of a line with a lot more speed than a lot of other people. Everyone seemed to be tracking out really wide and tagging the wall. I think we only tagged the wall maybe once. We got hit a couple times, but overall really solid setup, just not enough fuel to let it finish the race. Things to learn for next week, which is a big week for me because it's coming back up northeast to Thompson. I got to represent the local track. I live about 20 minutes away from Thompson's. It'll be cool if I can get my first win in iRacing at Thompson. A couple other things. My beautiful, amazing wife got me a set of Club Sport V3 pedals, and they are absolutely incredible. I switched them out for the heavier spring. I got the Triton heads on them. Yeah, they are just unbelievably good. I put about 5 pounds of preload in it. The clutch I thought was pretty good. I like that it has a little bit of a bite point to it. Way better than the Logitech G920s that I had. So tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Hope you guys have a safe New Year. If there's any fun shenanigans, maybe I'll take some video footage and share with you guys. But overall, we're parents, so we don't usually get too crazy, but we are going to go have a nice New Year's Eve party at my buddy's house. So I will see you guys in the new year for week 4 of the 2019 SK Modified season in iRacing. Peace!